Alright, how's it going? Just wanted to come on here quick and talk about some of the trades that I took this week, specifically Wednesday, May 22nd, as well as Friday, May 24th. Those are just the 2 days that I covered this week. And I'm getting a call. 1 second. Back to where I was. I took videos of 2 of the trading days this week, Wednesday and Friday, which were both green, both great days for trading. I wish I covered Thursday as well because I was green on that day as well. I think I took 1 trade and was off with like a $534 profit. But I'm excited to show you guys the trading days from Wednesday and Friday because I'm up 1,800 from those 2 trading days, which is amazing. Great stuff to see. Really happy about it. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff, and starting with the trade on Wednesday. Okay, so I just wanted to go over the day today. It was Wednesday, May 22nd. Not the best price action. It was a little bit crazy. Not too many setups. I took 1 trade today and was very happy with it. So I'm going to go over it really quickly and just kind of show you guys the thought process and what was going on. So starting on the 15-minute time frame, we had, let me just get there quick. We had great support with this 15-minute fair value gap below, which is great to see higher time frame fair value gaps to just support price wonderfully. Dropping down to the 5, we also have a 5-minute fair value gap right here supporting my entry, which I will get to in a second. As you can see, just wicking into it and just going right back up. Great bullish sign. Dropping down to the 1 for my entry. So this was the inverse fair value gap play that I took right here. And I waited for this candle to print and close, and we didn't get a really good retest, and it kind of boosted out of the 1-minute inverse very abruptly. So I knew it. I kind of went into it with the confidence of, if I don't get a retest, it's completely fine. So it took, I think I entered around here and was in a little bit of drawdown. Wasn't that bad. And then as you can see, we made this nice order block right here, which was supporting price. So once this candle printed, I moved my stop right below this order block. It was close to break even, but I wanted to give it just a little bit of breathing room. And at the time, I'll show you in the higher time frame, these were all-time highs. So this was our previous all-time high right here. Where was it? Sorry, 1 second. So I think I guess these were the all-time highs here. So this would have been, oh no, sorry, I was correct. These were the all-time highs. So the plan was to put my TP right above and a little bit further above the all-time high, because Sebastian and I were talking about it. Once it passes that all-time high, it usually gives a little bit of a boost, a nice spike. And I took my profit right about here, and I believe that was, I can pull it up on MetaTrader 5. It was a $392 profit trade, which was pretty nice on the day. And yeah, pretty excited. The account is still in some drawdown, about 1%, but I've been happy with the way I've been trading, following the rules finally, or at least doing it a little bit better, and hopefully get this account out of the drawdown. So yeah, just wanted to come on here and kind of tell you guys the trades I took today for Friday. I showed you yesterday, which I'm going to put in the same video. Yesterday was a green day. It was a pretty good day. I was quite happy with it. And today was an even better day, which I'm really pumped about. Seb couldn't trade today. He went to work, so it was just me this morning. So I'm going to be showing you guys kind of what I did. So I didn't take this trade that we're looking at right now. This was actually a fairly good setup. So you have these nice up-close candles making higher highs, higher lows, and we come down, sweep this liquidity, and make a really nice gap. I guess it's only really on the 1 minute, but we make this really nice gap right here, which was a great inverse play. Like, as you can see, the day was very, very, very bullish, and Fridays are great trend days. So you don't want to be testing the trend. You really just want to go along with the trend and make sure your entries are pretty consistent with that. So this would have been a great first entry. The only thing that I didn't like about it was this was 10 o'clock red folder news. So this candle just blasted by this inverse, and it's a good thing because it shows great bullish movement. But the thing is, we took internal liquidity, which you don't really want to do that when you're getting into these inverses. Ideally, you don't want to take the internal, and you'd get in on this retest before it takes the internal. It's just a better entry, and you can put your stop at break even at a safer point. And yeah, so the only problem with this one is it took internal, and we also had some relative lows below right here. So we didn't sweep those. I don't know if ES did, maybe ES did, but that was the only thing I didn't really like about that play. Then this next one was the first trade of the day I took, which was at 10:46 a.m. And this was honestly like an A+ trade. It was pretty great. So it checked off basically all of my boxes and then some. So we had an amazing liquidity sweep right here, as you can see, all of these down close candles sweeping this liquidity. We had amazing low resistance liquidity building up right here, which is great to see. And a lot of you might think that this is a little bit of a small inverse, but with this liquidity sweep, this LRLR, honestly, if it's a small inverse, I'm still going to use it. Maybe if you're not confident with a smaller inverse, lower your size. That's completely fine. So I entered on, I think, the retest of this 1 minute inverse fair value gap and held it to right about here. I sold here. And this was the sweep, or internal liquidity sweep. So that's why I sold it there. That was my first and only TP. Some people might just do one TP and that's it, or they'll leave a runner. I have not, I'm not leaving any runners just yet. Maybe I'll get into that in the future. Another thing to add is we had a 1 minute fair value gap supporting price. So if you did want to hold longer, you could with the support of this 1 minute fair value gap. The only reason I didn't was because if we look at the 1 hour, sorry, it's a little bit messy, but we had this big gap right here, huge gap. So, if this 1 hour candle didn't feel like closing, we could have got a pretty big boost back down. Even though I was talking about it being a trend day, I'm trying to get my account out of drawdown, which I did. So I just kind of wanted to take that there. I just kind of wanted to take internal, take my profits, and kind of get out. And then my next trade of the day has a lot to do with that 1 hour. So keep in mind this 1 hour inversed, which is huge if you guys look at higher time frames. This 1 hour inverse, beautiful inverse, lots of power through it. We retested it later, but keep that in mind when I'm showing you this next trade. So, like I was talking about earlier, Fridays are trend days most of the time, so keep that in mind. We did not have a great entry for the second trade. I'm not going to lie. I knew it was a trend day, and price was just not stopping, very, very bullish. So I took a little bit of a smaller size entry based off of the fact that we had that 1 hour gap, and on top of that we had a nice, really, really nice order block below. So I went off of a whim, took a smaller size trade here, and just kept my stop tight. I kept it really tight. My first trade was like a $370 trade, so I had some money to play with. So I just entered, knew the day was pretty bullish, stopped to break even almost after instantly this candle closed, and I let that baby run. I believe I got out right around here, which was about a 37 round it to 40 point trade, which is amazing. 40 points is great. I usually aim for 20 points. 40 points double, it's amazing. I wanted relative equal highs around here or previous day high, but it's a lot to ask. This is like this price lag right here. Well, how many points is? Yeah, it's like almost a 200 point price lag. So I didn't think that we were gonna get there on Friday, but maybe the relative equal highs maybe. But I was really happy. My account's out of drawdown. I'm up almost 1% now. I'm gonna show you guys my MetaTrader 5 just so you know I took these trades and my profits on them. But amazing day, really happy with it. Followed my rules. The last trade, a little bit risky, but it paid off, and yeah, pretty happy with it. Okay, so this is my MetaTrader 5 account. This is what I take live trades on, and what I showed you before, that's just my trading view. It's just a lot more intuitive, easier to set up, and I don't know, I just like using that instead of, using this. So yeah, this is where my 50K funded is. So this was first trade of the day, profit 372, really, really good setup. And this is my second trade of the day, profit 1026. And yeah, great day, Friday, great day to end the week. Crushing it. Love to see it. Hopefully I keep this up, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.